What's up, YouTube? So here I am. My name is Wayo. I'm going to be talking about my placements in the current pre-season for Epic 7. I'm first picking 18 because I see that one of my first picks have been on save. We're going to quickly see that it puts people uncomfortable. And he's trying to cleave me, which I say no, please no. Aola is not banned, so I pick her, and someone says,
"Oh, hell no!"
and he poof out of the game. That's a nice start for my placements. Now, let's see. Second game. We see again 18 first pick. They don't want that. They pick Solitaria and remove that we can counter with Naquil, right? So we don't care about his buff with hand guy because we have Aola again, and we also have Sharoom, so he cannot press that S3 willy-nilly. We go prison mode gaming with Naquil on first turn. Even though LHC resisted, we managed to seal her, and it was a slow game, but a win. Now, on game 3, again, Aiden first pick, he picks Spirit Eye Celine way too fast, and that's super punishable, especially with Naquil. He also picks ML Ken, so again, Naquil is a must ban for him. I also pick Arunka because he has shields on 2 characters and she doesn't crit, so it's a really good answer to Spirit Eye Celine. And since she extinguishes, that mate may be useless. He decides to bind my Aola, but I have hook, so ignore ER. We decide to seal Spirit Eye Celine, so she doesn't get any type of damage reduction, and even without the shields, that happens. I'm proud of my Arunka, but yeah, that was bound to happen. He picked Spirit Eye way too soon. Game 4 actually. Knuckle first pick, so we have to defend ourselves with something faster and Bunnydom. Phililias gets punished by LHC on the other pick, but we pick water units to ensure that Knuckle has higher hand chance of not doing much. Also, Litif screws with ER, with penetrates defense, so LHC is in danger. Now I decide to do something pretty dumb. I get super confused on what to pick. He picks Stene because I don't have any reach, so I should pick any AoE characters that can buff her, yes, or decide to ban her. Unfortunately, my monkey brain kicks in. I don't know what to pick. I feel like I don't have any good answers, so unfortunately I run out of time, and yeah, I monkey pick DDR, which is good but it's useless, so I have to ban Stene. My tempo has gone way down, and I'm gonna have a rough time killing LHC. Game goes as follows. His Naquil is faster than my Phililias, which is 280 speed. I try to press all the skills to avoid having any dual attacks, which will prove to be ineffective. He goes for the stun on Bunny, but I still harpa the debuff on a rabbit, sorry, and I dual attack, and that's the end of that game. I'm gonna have a losing streak on the following game, so please bear with me. So that was a loss, and next game we are just gonna get cleaved, and as fast as the game was, as fast as going to be the clip. Strace goes first, and without having to say much, you know what's going to happen. He presses the S3, and my poor team just Next game. Okay, so first pick ran. Again, alert of cleaving. I was going to pick Aeola, and I monkey pick again Bunny Dom, which is not good until ran because he strips after the extra turn. So I'm really in danger. I pick 18 to try and mitigate the damage of my bad pick. He picks the bomb squad. He's going full terrorism mode. I try to avoid damage with the non-stunnable characters. He picks Astromancer Elena to avoid counters. And he also picks Dilibet, which is my answer, which I should have picked instead of any other. I try to take his legs out, yes, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. I'm going to try and push Pirate down first, the attack debuff, and then try to sleep or stun, but unfortunately... Yep, the Aiden didn't dodge a bomb, and that was game over. Next game, first pick Aeola on Funny. So I have to try and lower my chances of being countered. I pick Arabi and Sililius. He picks MLKen and Lionheart. I'm pretty weakened at this moment. I pick Knuckle to avoid any counters, and I pick Litty to avoid any crits and penetrate defense. He then picks Injury. He goes for the injury angle, and I'm gonna say something. I think Emoshu is currently my kryptonite. She is so good against slower teams, and I've seen some over 300 speed Emoshus that are just way too annoying to deal with. He goes for the injury angle, and I have nothing left but to concede. I was not winning that one. Okay? Another game. First pick Emelandy. We have to mitigate that aggression. We try to seal to avoid counters. And Phyllis, which is becoming my favorite tank at the moment. He picks Sililius and Green Celine. The green means Celine. That's good for me actually, because I don't have any non-attack skills to press. Yes? So he goes full aggro, and something miraculously happens. Look at this.
Fast as fuck, boys.
My Litty is 236 speed, and is faster than his Conqueror. How? Why? And why? How? Okay, so in any case, Landy goes down the hole, and that's pretty much it. He has no reach for Estene, which also has skill, no. And next game. Okay, so this guy has Walmart or paperback connection. This will come into play later. Yes. Unwillingly, and there's your draft. I'm dead. I'm dead by every corner of the imagination. I'm dead on this one. I will have to press S3 on Conqueror, then strip, but I don't have book. And everything will pretty much die. So thankfully, I'm the one who wins. Again, the internet strikes again. Next game. First pick LRK, which is annoying. So we go standard Conqueror Arabi. To avoid any AoEs, he goes Lulucar and LHC. How draw. So I'm thinking of picking Litty, but I'm going to pick Ricardo because I geared him recently, and Sharum to avoid any debuff. I end up picking Karina because he picks Roy, thinking I'm going to fight Roy. He bans Conqueror. He tries to take away my legs. And this is probably the most interesting game, also the last one. I'm just gonna go and talk, so we're going to watch the whole game. He has a weird obsession with trying to kill Karina. I should he should have 100% injured Arabi, because I don't have an encounter, and I know he doesn't want to activate Karina because that can easily kill his Lionheart, but he goes a little bit too far. So this kinda goes as it should. I get a dual attack because fuck me. His Lionheart attack, but I think it's a little bit tankier this time. Karina activates, he thinks about it, he still goes versus Karina, and LHC is not penetrating that defense. IS3 and punch him to the ground. Not enough to kill, but here comes the assist for Arabi. Okay, I guess this game is pretty much going to go as planned. Now, how does he even win from here? He has to kill Ricardo because he still has S3 and he's some bigger at the moment. He can possibly easily kill like Karina. He trucks it, we're blinded. He solvers dual attack Ricardo. Ricardo survived with 354 HP and we don't hit. We don't miss even with the blind debuff. Blind debuff is a lie, and there's no way he's recovering from this one. Scoring me the last win of my placement matches. Scoring myself into gold. Yay! So what can I say about my placements? Definitely RTA is fun. I waited a few weeks to decompress from last season and also to come with a fresher mind. However, it was a little bit of anxiety and wanting to record this video that prevent me from just going in week 1. At the moment of recording, I already played more than 80 games. My win rate is below 50%. But I'm still in champion. This is going to be I'm going to try and make a series called the Champions Voice. Something a little bit more relatable than the stuff we see on most content creators that are legend. And I do realize that I'm missing a lot of units, and it's giving me a little bit of pain when fighting some units. Currently, my biggest pain point is ML Shoe. What my advice is for everybody is just hit the play button and try to pick something coherent. Have at least one unit that you know you can trust. And don't fear, getting to Masters is pretty easy. You can get into Masters even with losing a lot, which is part of the learning curve, so don't be afraid of losing. Just try to play and enjoy the game. If you don't have the best gear, nobody has. Really, you're not gonna find those people. Jump in the queues, they're fun. Actually, I think it's even better to jump in the queues before the final week, because all the beasts are woken by that time. So try to get to Masters earlier than expected. Yes, just play one game every 3 days to avoid decay, and you'll be Gucci. I'll give more thoughts and insights, or even answer some of your questions if you have them, on another video, because this one is already pretty long. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.